Not all dragons are equal, and through many battles you will face multiple breeds.
There are several different dragon species in Lair, and they come from different regions. The player, as Roan, is riding on what we call the Plains Dragon.
Easy go.
And this is sort of a middle-of-the-road dragon, but even that is big and powerful. He's sort of like an SUV with wings and tail and teeth.
We have very light and weak dragons, like an ice dragon, for example. This kind of dragon, it's really simple to usually defeat him. Oftentimes it might just be a ranged fireball or a flame breath against him. We also have the much stronger, heavier dragons, like a dark dragon, for example, and that's the kind of dragon that you really need to beat him up quite a bit to defeat him.
Your fire isn't enough! You have to go in for the kill!
Obviously doesn't want you to attack him. He's trying to be evasive, he's doing evasive maneuvers. Within that melee mode, he's also trying to block your moves and try to get out of that so that he can attack you. The other things you can do is you can use your environments to your advantage.
I can't get rid of this thing!
If you know enemies are chasing you and you're outnumbered, it'd be a good idea to fly down by friendly troops and use your own troops to actually attack enemy dragons.
The combat in Lair is designed to get you closer and closer and closer to your target. First thing you do is you pick out who you want to attack, and there's a simple intuitive mechanism by which you can get the camera to focus on your enemy, and by shaking the controller down you can get your dragon to dash right towards your enemy.
We're calling it the pursuit bubble, and it's a bubble in the sense that you are in close range, flying still through the air with the other dragon, and you can start by actually using the physicality of the controller. You can slam into the other guy. He evades you, and you kind of do this ballet-like fight in the air, flying next to each other. Then the next step is, once you've rammed often enough into him, both of you actually tumble out of the sky or start basically falling down, while they duke it out, really with their claws and in a very inhuman and very nasty, beastly fighting game.
Killing a dragon is no easy task. To do so, you must summon all your strength to bring the beast down.
There's times in Lair when, if you're really powerful, you can do special moves, and the knight gets much more involved in the combat here. Here he takes what we call a striker, and he can use that and cast it out like a whip. He can latch onto another dragon and yank himself over there, and he'll kill the other dragon's rider.
So he dies, and then you finally go up to the dragon, stab him into the eye, and you jump back, fly through the air. Your own dragon, who's been watching the whole thing, is swooping in and catches you at the last moment before you would actually splat onto the ground. And that's just one of the killing moves.